The story revolves around a middle-aged woman named Anna, who is a renowned and successful lawyer. Anna has a husband named Peter, who works as a doctor. They have twin daughters and reside in a spacious modern home in the midst of a beautiful forest. Their married life is harmonious. But everything is about to change when Peter intends to bring Gustav, his son from a previous marriage, to live with them. One day, Gustav arrives at their home with Peter and is warmly welcomed by his stepmother. Despite having lived with his biological mother before, Gustav is now to stay with his father and stepmother for a while due to issues at his previous school. His stepsister greets him happily and gives him a handmade bracelet to strengthen their bond. But Gustav remains distant. Struggling to adjust to his new family, Gustav often finds himself in conflicts and begins displaying negative behavior in their home. At one point, their house experienced a burglary where the thief managed to take the money from Anna's purse and her gadgets. However, a peculiar situation arose when Anna found a keychain in Gustav's pants pocket, which she had previously discovered outside the house and placed in her stolen bag. Surprisingly, she found the keychain again in Gustav's pocket. Convinced that Gustav was the perpetrator of the burglary, Anna, in a mature manner, gave Gustav a choice: report his actions to the police and his father or keep the secret, with the condition that Gustav must improve his behavior and actively participate in the family. Slowly, Gustav began to amend his ways. Over time, the relationship between Gustav and his stepsister became closer. Gustav even started to develop affection for them, playing and spending more time with his step-siblings. Gradually, Gustav successfully adapted to his new family. One night, Gustav brought his female friend named Fanny into his room. Anna worked until late at night. She overheard the two of them engaging in intimate activities, making her feel uncomfortable. Anna and Gustav's closeness began when they played at the lake, sparking a sense of fun. Anna's initially reserved demeanor began to soften as they played in the water. Upon returning home with the twins asleep, Anna and Gustav's closeness resumed as they chatted in the family room. The next day, Peter, along with his doctor friends, gathered at their house. Anna, bored with their conversation, attempted to alleviate her boredom by playing music and dancing to interrupt them. However, they paid no attention to Anna. Eventually, Anna decided to sit alone, and shortly after, Gustav approached her. Feeling weary, Anna invited Gustav to go to a bar. There, they conversed and shared stories. Anna then inquired about Gustav's relationship with Fanny, and Gustav replied that Fanny was not his girlfriend but just a friend. Then suddenly Anna gave a kiss to Gustav. Gustav himself was surprised by what his stepmother did, but he still behaved normally. Here it can be seen that Anna was unable to control her feelings for her stepson. Day after day, Gustav's presence in her life made Anna even more restless. One night, Anna, who was unable to control her feelings, came into her stepson's room. Her arrival to Gustav's room was to have hormone activities with Gustav. Seeing his stepmother, Gustav could not resist. And the incident that night was not the last. They also often hormoning when Peter was not at home. During the twins' birthday party, Anna, who was filling water to a toy gun, was suddenly approached by Gustav. Unable to resist his desire, Gustav invited Anna to hormoning. But accidentally it was seen by Anna's younger sister. After that, her sister left them with disappointment towards her sister. Afraid that their relationship would be exposed, Anna asked Gustav to distance himself. Feeling irritated and frustrated, Gustav started exhibiting strange behavior by climbing a tree, only to fall from it moments later. Then, Gustav lied to his father and the others by faking illness. This instantly angered Peter, disrupting the twins' birthday party. He promptly kicked Gustav out of the party. Anna later invited Gustav for a private conversation in the woods near her house, intending to end their relationship. She also asked Gustav never to disclose what happened between them to anyone. Despite reluctance, Gustav agreed. The next day, Peter decided to invite Gustav to stay temporarily in a villa, intending to talk privately and discover Gustav's experiences. Peter hoped this approach would bring him closer to his son, expecting Gustav to become a better person. In short, Peter returned earlier than expected. Then Gustav left without saying anything to Anna. Later that night, Peter told Anna that Gustav intended to stay in the dormitory. Peter also mentioned that Gustav had shared everything, including his relationship with Anna. Anna denied it, refusing to feel guilty, suggesting Gustav might have lied to gain sympathy from his father. Feeling embarrassed and afraid of her husband thinking poorly of her, Anna pretended to be angry, intentionally blaming Gustav. Peter, confused about whom to believe, his wife or his son. However, as Anna was about to leave the house, she changed the situation by revealing Gustav as the perpetrator behind their house theft, keeping the secret to give him a chance to change. Peter, now believing Anna, prevented her from leaving. The next day, Peter, Anna, and Gustav discussed to resolve the issue. Gustav, angered and unable to accept his father trusting Anna more, ultimately left home to stay in the dormitory. His step-siblings found it difficult to let him go. One day, unexpectedly, Gustav came to Anna's office to talk. He asked Anna to disclose the true events to his father, wanting his father to know that he was not a liar. Gustav urged Anna to be honest about their past relationship. He also threatened to reveal their secret to everyone. However, Anna firmly declined his request, stating that nobody would believe Gustav. Besides lacking evidence, his troubled past as a misbehaved child made it hard for people to trust him. In a surprising turn, Anna asked Gustav to admit his wrongdoing to his father, confessing that he had fabricated the story. If Gustav refused, he was told to leave their lives. Hearing this, Gustav could only remain silent and shed tears. On a particular night, feeling desperate, Gustav attempted to meet his father, but Anna intervened. She informed Gustav that his father didn't want to see him anymore. Anna, in a harsh manner, instructing him never to return to their home. One day, unfortunate news struck. Gustav was declared missing. Then, 2 months after his disappearance, Peter received information from the police that their son had been found, lifeless due to freezing in the snow. The police suspect that Gustav was exhausted from the journey in the midst of the snow and had no place to rest. Anna, upon hearing the news, tried to remain strong, but she realized that she was the cause of Gustav's death. Now, Anna has to live haunted by guilt. Not only that, Gustav's demise also took a toll on Peter and Anna's marriage. Peter's demeanor turned harsh, as he felt he had failed as a father. And the movie ends.